guys, it's Christina from Redefine Creative, and I am back with the next layout in my summer bucket list traveler's notebook. So I'm still going in the same exact insert, and this is our bucket list for the summer. And so I am adding more thickness and more depth, and this notebook is holding up great. So if you need inserts, Scrapping Wonders is the place. You should see how thick my insert is, and it's not falling apart, and it's perfect. So I am going to play with some Amy Tan on a Whim collection today. And I'm also going to play with this amazing black and kind of white and gray star pattern paper. And this is from Cocoa Vanilla, the You Rock collection. So I'm using that to create the background pattern paper that I want to use on this layout. And then I had this little strip of paper left over from a project earlier in the week that is a Dear Lizzie paper. And so I just threw that on there. And it's just going to add some color. And so it worked really well with the other colors that I was using, so I was like, hey, why not? Let's get it on a page. And then I also had this little strip left over from another project that I've been doing this week. And so I am taking a little strip of that, and I'm also going to add that just on top to kind of create this little border element. And I really like how I have this black and white background, and I'm doing pops of color on top. And this is going to end up being a really colorful spread. So I have two pictures that are from our local arcade and kind of hangout spot. And I want to use this little die cut from Amy Tan that says for sure and gives me some journaling lines. But because it was black, it didn't show up that great on the pattern paper. So I've just taken my Color Box Frost White Pigment ink and colored around the edge of that circle, and it's going to give it just enough dimension to make it pop off the page. And then I've taken my two photos, which I just took 4x6 pictures, put them together in the Project Life app to make them 3x4 size, and then printed them out. So I printed them on one 4x6, and then I put a little thin white cardstock border around the outside, which is something I often do. And then I'm just creating some mats behind that photo that's going to go on the right-hand side. And I'm adding that little extra piece of that branding strip on top of that photo because I am going to put a title up there, and that's where my title is going to sit. And then I have this little die cut card that says, "You're straight up awesome," and I'm going to use that as kind of a tab off the top, and I'm going to extend it beyond the edge of my traveler's notebook. And so that is something that I sometimes do. We'll have things sticking out on the sides or on the top. It just adds interest, I think, to that page in general. And then I'm going to use this chipboard that says, "Let's do this," and that's going to go, I can't decide if I want it on the top or the bottom, but I'm going to end up putting it on the bottom, and I'm glad I did because then I put a title up on top. So this was something my youngest son put on our bucket list, and it is our local kind of hangout place. So they have mini golf that is glow in the dark inside, because we're in Arizona, outside mini golf is off limits for the summer months. So this is an indoor glow golf place that he loves. They have a huge arcade, they have a bowling alley, they have a dine-in movie theater with these amazing recliner chairs that are just to die for. And so we often go there. So when we were talking about local places to put on our bucket list, this was definitely somewhere that my kids were really into going. Alright, so I am taking a chipboard piece from Cocoa Vanilla that says fun on it, and I am pulling off all of the chipboard layers because I want it to be thin. Because it is my traveler's notebook, I'm not going crazy overboard with the layers. So I just took my X-Acto knife and cut those layers of cardboard kind of off the back to make it more of a flat embellishment. Still has some dimension, but it is a little bit more flat. And then I'm going to pull out these stickers. These are the same ones that I've been kind of using this week. For some reason, it seems like my colors or something just work out to where I can do a few projects in a row using some of the same stuff. And I love that because it's using it up and it's sitting on my desk. And that has absolutely been the best part of this video a day in July is I am using up so much of my stash that I feel a little bit less guilty about the huge paper issues box that arrived here at my house this week. So I'm going to put just Fat Cats across the top, and that's just the name of this place where we go. And these are some photos that are just, they're not pictures of my kids because I don't take pictures of my kids every single time we go to the arcade. But I was kind of playing around with my camera, so I have these images that are some close-ups of the different things that we do there. And so it worked as a good way to represent this in our summer bucket list because I don't need pictures from the million times my kids go to the arcade. I take some occasionally, but I try and do like a little bit different perspective on some of the photos. All right, so I'm grabbing my Ellie Studio. These are new from the July release, puffy stickers, and I love them because there's so much variety on this sheet. So I'm going to grab some stars in 3 different colors and kind of layer them up in 2 different spots across this layout. And that is basically going to do it. So this is the next item checked off of our bucket list. And if you have been keeping a bucket list over the summer, take a minute and comment down below. Tell me one of the things that you have done off of your bucket list, or something maybe you have planned coming up that you're going to be doing on your bucket list. I think our next one is going to be our staycation. So we're going to do a staycation next weekend, and I am sure I will have some amazing pictures to show you for that one. Do make sure you head over to Scrapping Wonders and check out the Traveler's Notebook inserts. She has an amazing selection in the store. And I have put a coupon code down below so that you can get a discount over there. And I will see you again tomorrow as we get very close to the end of July. See you again. Bye.